Hello friends, welcome to Timeless Foodies. Here I am making a Mughlai style chicken biryani at home. Very easy and simple, just few different ingredients from the regular biryani. So if you want to know how to make this recipe, stay connected until the end of this video. So get started. Biryani, Mughlai style biryani at home from Timeless Foodies. So firstly we have to do the marination part. So I've taken a bowl and I'm taking 1 cup of curd. To this we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of salt, dhania powder 2 teaspoons, red chilli powder 2 teaspoons, turmeric 1 teaspoon, Garam masala powder 1 full teaspoon, and Kashmiri mirch powder 1 teaspoon, one-fourth of fresh milk. These are almonds and pistachio. So I have almost taken 1/4 cup, a mix of badam. So this almonds are around 10 to 15 and pistachio are almost some 20. So I have cut them into pieces like this using a chopper. So this will go into this. So we'll mix this well and then we'll be adding the chicken. So I have washed. So I've mixed this marinade, and to this also we'll be adding ginger garlic paste 2 teaspoons full, and we'll mix it well. So this is for around 3/4 kg of chicken. So I have washed and cleaned the chicken, and we'll be also adding, so here I am adding the chicken to this. So we'll mix this all well and we can overnight. So I'm actually marinating it overnight. You can also marinate for around 2 to 4 hours. So marination is a must for this biryani as it is actually a very rich biryani. So marination will definitely give all the flavors of the masalas, and everything has to go really well onto this chicken pieces. It will absorb very well if it is marinated at least for 4 hours. 2 to 4 hours is a must. I'm using my gloves, and then finally we'll be adding ghee. So I'm adding, instead of oil, we'll be using much of ghee over here. So I'm adding around 1 teaspoon of desi ghee. So we'll mix all this well. Also we'll be adding fresh chopped coriander and mint leaves. So I have used one full bunch of coriander leaves, fresh coriander leaves, as well as mint leaves. And then when it goes for marination, I will also add fried onions to it. So once I add the fried onions, I'll leave it for marination overnight. And hey, good morning. So chicken has been marinating overnight, and you can see I have also added over here fried onions. Last night I was not able to show it to you. So this has been marinating for entire night. So now I am preparing the rice. So we have to prepare the rice for this. So you can see I've already taken a large dish over here and the water as well to boil the rice. So here today I'm not using basmati rice. Normally they use basmati rice. So if you at all you're using basmati rice, soak the basmati rice for at least half an hour to 1 hour before we actually cook it in this water. But as of now I'm using jeera sambar rice, which I have washed thoroughly, and I have not soaked it because it cooks well. It is doesn't take much time to cook. So I have just washed it clean 3-4 times and kept it aside. So the rice is equal quantity of chicken, that is 3/4 kg of chicken, 3/4 kg of rice. So as a started boiling. So these are the whole garam masalas that I am using. You can see you have star anise, you have green cardamom, cinnamon stick, you have this cloves, shah jeera, black peppercorns, then you have mace, and also Marathi Moggu they call it. So I'll leave all the ingredients that I'm using for the marinade as well as for this masalas. So do check out the description box. So now I'll drop all this into this water so that all the flavors from this whole garam masala gets imbibed into this water. So that is water. Now the water started boiling. I am also getting the aroma of the whole garam masalas. So now is the time that we'll be adding green chilli. So I have taken here 4 green chillies. We'll drop that. And also I have taken a small bunch of mint leaves and coriander. So drop that as well. And then we'll be adding salt. So we need the rice to be salty. So add salt, and then we'll check the flavor, that is if it is salt is sufficient. So as of now I'm adding around 2 teaspoons of salt in this. Let's just mix it. So we'll just bring this all to a boil, and then we'll add the rice. So now I'll also add vinegar, around 1 teaspoon. If you don't have vinegar, you can add lemon juice. So we'll mix this. We'll bring this to boil. Already I'm getting the aroma of the green chilies and the herbs as well, that is coriander and mint. So let me taste this for now before I add the rice. So I have to add salt, so I will add the salt. It should be regularly, you know how the rice should be, the taste of the rice. So that is the taste that you have to get, because rice should not be tasteless. The biryani rice should not be tasteless. So I have just mixed it. So we'll bring this to boil. Already it started boiling. So now I'll be adding the rice. So here goes the rice. So slowly we will drop this rice into this and allow this to cook. So like how we do for the basmati rice, we will add the rice layer by layer onto this biryani. 50% rice whichever is cooked we'll put as the first layer, then will be the 75% and then the 90%. So the same thing, the same ratio. The only difference is we have not soaked this jeera sambar rice. That's the difference. This rice also has very good flavor, though it is very small, tiny in size, but the flavor is as good as basmati rice. I'll drop everything. Everything I'm cooking this in high flame as of now. So once it starts to boil, then I will reduce it to medium, and then slowly. I'm also adding a teaspoon of oil into this so that the rice does not stick. So it's 1 teaspoon of oil as well. So now you can see the water is boiling. So 50% of the rice whichever is cooked, we'll put this as a first layer. So you can see this one is 50% cooked, because it is still, you can see it is brittle over here. So the first layer of rice will go on to this biryani which has been marinating overnight. So slowly we'll just be spreading. That's the first layer, that is 50% of rice. We should also put the water, the rice water. Now goes the next layer of rice, which is almost 75% cooked. This rice doesn't take much time. to cook, so it has to be done instantly. This is the second layer, and then the final layer will go, which is 90% is cooked. We'll wait for that as well. It will take just few minutes. Just keep on checking. Just have to check the rice. You have to check how rice is cooked. So first rice was almost brittle. Now this is a little better. It has become a little soft. It is breaking little easily compared to the previous rice. Now goes the last final layer. That is 90% of rice which is cooked. So I'll put that. Beautiful aroma. Amazing. This biryani is very rich. So do check out the ingredients as well in my description box, so that you don't miss out on the ingredients, because some of the ingredients are like the regular biryani, almost same. The difference that I found in this is we'll be adding fresh cream in this, apart from the curd that we usually add. In other biryanis we don't add usually fresh cream, and also the nuts that we are using in this is during the time of marination itself, that we are using the nuts, that is almonds and pistachio. So now I've put the entire rice over here as a top layer and put it on the gas stove as well. So I have not switched on the gas stove. So in the edges we'll just put the rice water, a bit of rice water on this. I've just drained out the rice water on the other side. So now I have put the entire rice over here, and then we'll put the rice water onto the edges, just 2 or 3 teaspoons. Just take a teaspoon and do it, so that we don't spill the water here and there. So just in the edges, little bit of rice, so that it will cook. And then on the top of it we'll be adding garam masala, so around half teaspoon of garam masala. Just spread it out, and then we'll be adding ghee, 1 teaspoon of ghee. And then if you have food color, you can add food color or saffron. If you have saffron or kesar, you can just make the use of that. I recently just bought a food color, so I thought I will use this and see how it looks. So I'm using red color over here just for the texture, to see how the color comes. So here and there I'm just spreading, not much, a little bit. You can see already orange or red goes well, so I have used red for here. You can use both red and orange, looks both looks good. And then on the topping we'll just put little bit of fried onions. I just have few fried onions over here, so we'll put fried onions a little bit. I've already added fried onions in the marinade, so not needed. So now we'll switch on the gas stove, put a lid, and then start the dum. So for 10 to 15 minutes we'll just put in high flame, not exactly 15 minutes but 10 to 12 minutes in high flame, then another 5 minutes in low flame until the rice is totally cooked. Okay, I've switched on the gas stove and putting a lid, and also the flame is on high flame, and on the top we can put something like a heavy object. So I have a pound, so I will put that so that the steam doesn't go away from the sides. Okay, so we just check out the time, 10 to 12 minutes. When you start getting the aroma of the biryani, then lower the flame to low for around 5 minutes, and then you can switch off the gas stove. So this is for the jeera sambar rice. It is the same thing for the basmati rice as. So now you can see the steam also is coming out, and it is almost 15 minutes. So once I started getting the aroma, I lowered the flame, put from high to low. So since it is more than 15 minutes for me now, I'll switch off the gas stove and leave it for dum for around 10 minutes, and then we will check it and see how lovely the Mughlai style biryani is. So let's wait. So I have switched off the gas stove, and it took almost a total of 20 minutes for me. That is 10 minutes high flame and another 10 minutes in low flame. So I left it for around 5 minutes before I could remove the lid. So now I'll just remove the lid and check it. So we'll check whether it has cooked or not. You can see the rice, the top rice is already cooked. So we'll just remove the bottom one. So it has cooked in the bottom as well. You can see. So this is how the biryani is, the Mughlai chicken biryani. So if you like this recipe, do hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. You can see the rice also has come really well separated, not sticky at all. So very good rice for a biryani. So let me just taste it and check it as well as to how the biryani has turned out. Just using my hand, I've washed it already. So I'll just tell you the taste with the rice. Perfect. And let me show how the chicken also has cooked. You can see this chicken just come nearly as nice and soft as well. You can see. So the biryani has cooked really well. So if you're new to this channel, do hit the subscribe button and do also click the bell notification so that you get the recipes easy and tasty that you can make at home. No complications at all. So if you want to watch similar kind of recipes in the future, do subscribe and click on the bell notification. So thank you for watching, friends. Take care of yourself, stay fit, and God bless. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.